Warm weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've had quite the treat here these past few days with this warm, unseasonably warm weather here for late December. Officially made it up to 56 degrees this afternoon in Rockford. That broke our previous record high for today, which was 54, set all the way back in 1905. That is a long record standing. And not only did we break that record high temperature for today, but it was also the fifth straight day where highs have been at least 50 degrees or above, which has never happened since records began this late in December, or for the second half of December. So quite a day here. However, it doesn't feel warm out there, and it definitely feels a lot cooler. Now, high temperatures for most of us were in the 50s, but increasing cloud cover and a cold front here this afternoon really brought those numbers down. In fact, you can tell as our temperatures warmed up how quickly they cooled off, with just in a matter of a few hours that number dropping at least 15 degrees following that cold front. So it has felt a lot cooler. At one point, the temperature was 50 degrees in Rockford and 36 in Freeport. That was at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Current numbers right now at 38 in Rockford, 36 still in Freeport, 35 in Monroe, and we're currently at 36 degrees in Rochelle. That westerly wind coming in, not too breezy out there, and it is shaving off a couple of degrees from that wind chill factor. So it's going to feel cooler tomorrow morning getting out the door than what it did this morning when temperatures were in the 40s. Our weather watcher Bob here in Rockford checking in with 38 degrees. Temperature he's quickly at his place, and a dew point number now of 35. That cooler air beginning to funnel in. It's not an Arctic air mass. It's just a lot colder and bringing us down to where we should be for this time of year. You can see the 30s and the 20s extending back to the west and northwest of us on the heels of that northwesterly wind. And that wind will stay with us a bit as we go through the night tonight and into the start of tomorrow. So we've got the cloud cover, but we are going to stay dry. Temperatures tonight down to 29 degrees. Tomorrow, even though we are still above average, it is going to feel a lot cooler because our temperature will be cooler than where we've been here for the past week or so. 39 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. Underneath that, mostly cloudy sky. As we continue with the clouds, we're watching a storm system back off to the west of us that'll move in for the weekend, and what that is going to do is bring us our chance for rain. We have been very dry here for the past week and a half, but that dry stretch of weather will come to an end beginning on Saturday. A live look with our Mercia SkyTrack camera now over downtown Rockford. Mostly cloudy skies. That cloud cover will stay with us through the night tonight. Futurecast does want to break it up a little bit going into tomorrow morning. I think this might be a little overdone. Our skies should stay mostly cloudy as we head through the morning hours. We'll see a little bit of clearing take place as high pressure builds in by Friday late afternoon and Friday evening, but that cloud cover rolls back in ahead of that next system that'll move in for the weekend. Now, Friday night going into early Saturday is going to be dry. We're fairly dry too in the atmosphere when we look at the storm system beginning to build in. But if we do see a little precipitation early on Saturday, because that temperature will be right at the freezing mark, could end up with a little bit of freezing drizzle Saturday morning, but that will quickly transition over to some light rainfall, most likely by Saturday afternoon, and then we'll see that pick up a little more in intensity as we head towards Saturday evening and Saturday night. We do get a quick return of some warmth, however, heading into the weekend as that warm air mass begins to build in, but another strong cold front comes in as we head towards early next week, and that'll bring our temperatures back down. But it will bring us a decent amount of rainfall as temperatures climb back into the 50s Saturday and Sunday. Right now, most of Sunday is actually looking dry. The system is slowing down a bit, so that could push that cold front back a little bit more towards Sunday night, which would mean we'd spend most of our Sunday in the warm side of things too, and then back down into the 30s, right where we should be next week.
All right, thanks, Candace.